My wife is Catholic. And that conversation led us to create a product that it's available for everyone. We don't want this to be exclusive for a group. We want this available for everyone. It's built on the history of the Catholic Church. There's a ton of content for Catholics, but if you're not Catholic, you can select evangelical and you will get the content that suits your family. Like at the end of the day, 95% of the stories and the content are for everyone. So we decided, let's not lock in this place and let's make this available for everyone.
The great irony or paradox here is meditation, where you started, and prayer both have similar origin stories of where they came from, and they both activate. My friend Sam Harris has done a ton of research, neurological, like brain scan research on prayer and meditation. Turns out they both do the same thing, which is they turn off that active mind, your wandering mind that goes around and ruminates and makes you wonder about the world and flutter around, and it gets you centered. And when that happens, it actually lowers your heart rate, it lowers your cortisol, lowers your stress. All of this is biologically studied, proven long ago, decades ago, by scientists, and thousands of years ago by just monks and religious people. So there is a bunch of science behind this, and prayer comes loaded with a bunch of baggage. Meditation tends to be bucketed in as like some sort of more elite intellectual pursuit. They're actually pretty much the same thing. And if you do it regularly, that's when the gains compound. So regularly doing it, you then regularly lower your heart rate, you get more sleep. And if you look at the obsession right now in the world, you talk to any of these people who are biohackers, from Tim Ferriss to Peter Attia, Andrew Huberman, all of them are focused on sleep and relaxation and centering and meditation, all in the same zone. So what I really like about what you did here, Francisco, is the intellectual curiosity. Hey, what's going on in our metrics? Let's take a look at them. There are many startups listening to the show today who probably haven't done that. So here's a reason to look at your numbers. There might be something in your numbers that leads you to a diamond mine. You could have been chipping away, just taking coal out of the mine, getting dirty every day, pulling out, a 10% growth rate every quarter over quarter. And then all of a sudden, at the bottom of the coal mine, if you make a right turn and you keep going right, you find the diamond mine. That opportunity is always there. I use the analogy with founders. Sometimes you're in like a dark room and you start feeling around for product market fit. You're trying to find something. And then all of a sudden you feel a light switch and you flick it. And then the entire room becomes illuminated. In a way, that's what happened to you. You were looking through the data. You're kind of flying blind through this soup of clouds and turbulence that is running a startup. And you find a pocket of clean air. You find a beautiful path to growth and profitability. So I'm super excited for you. And I guess you take this forward and you start thinking, hey, I wonder if there's another app that we could add to this. I've been working with and investing in founders for so long, I've got supernatural startup powers. For example, I know your team is spending too much time on debugging. Your engineers are chasing down bugs at 1 a.m., 8 a.m., and every time in between, instead of building amazing new features or pushing fresh code. Just admit it. You'll feel better. The reality is, from time to time, your code is going to break. We all know that, but it doesn't have to be the end of the world. Now there's Sentry. They're the one-stop application monitoring platform that's not just going to tell you, hey, something's broke, but what specifically happened, where, and most importantly, why. Plus, they've added Sentry logs. So now when something goes wrong, you get a complete report. No more random jobs that just don't run. No more tab hopping, just actionable information with tons of context. And that means faster fixes. And we want to give you 3 months free of Sentry's team plan. That's right, FREE, just for being a loyal Twist listener. That covers 150,000 errors. Just go to Sentry.io and use the code TWIST. That's SENTRY.io. And make sure you use that code TWIST so they know we sent you.